Now the Heavener Runestone basically was taken over behind a lot of people's backs. As I said, it was supposedly been taken over by the city of Heavener or the Carl Albert College, but nobody wanted it. Nobody could afford it. The city of Heavener is mostly a bunch of closed down buildings. So there's no way that they could afford to run the Heavener Runestone Park, which is now a private park. So there had to be a private entity come into it. This was the LLC. Tracy Costin Barnes lives in Poto, Oklahoma, and owns the Days Inn. She's a business lady up there and owns Days Inn. Everyone that's on this board are business people. They have the Poto News involved on the board also, on the steering committee. Basically, this is the steering committee that I'm talking about. The steering committee basically consists of the guy who's head of the AES plant, which is a coal gasification plant, which is causing destruction all over the world and the country right now. They're actually being shut down in Texas and other parts of the country, the U.S., because of the acidity that goes into the groundwater and into the trees and kills trees. I've also have videos on this from Central Texas. If you watch that, the Ellinger Columbus thing where the thousands of pecan trees were killed at Harvey Hayek's place from a coal gasification plant less than a mile away. This killed the water systems, killed all the ecosystems around. Now this is the guy that's the head of the steering committee for the Friends of the, or I'm sorry, for the, what is the name of it? I can't even remember. There's two different companies, or two different groups. There was Friends of the Heavener Runestone, and there was Save the Heavener Runestone. This is Friends of the Heavener Runestone LLC. They have a little over 600 friends or likes on Facebook. The other group, which was a pretty good group, that was Save the Runestone, which I was involved with, they had over 1,800. So as you can see, there's something already going on as far as the discrepancy of the number of people that want to be associated with this group that started up this private company. Now, the Friends of the, basically what happened, when the state gave the land, or the Heavener Runestone State Park, over to this company, which is a private LLC, limited liability corporation, that means that they are made for the express purposes of making money. Before, that was not the case. They made a little bit of money just off of gifts or whatever whenever the state had it. Now it's a little bit different. Now it's all about making money, and all the people that are involved with this are either in the media, local media, or they're local business owners, but all of them are in Poto, Oklahoma, which is 14 miles away. Like I said, Miss Barnes owns the Days Inn in Poto, Oklahoma, and she is now listed as the agent in charge, whatever the agent in charge, of the Heavener Runestone Park, private park. So it's now a private park. It's not an open park, which even limits things more. However, if they would have allowed some other things to have happened, then things could have changed to that course. Now that it's a private park, there are some discrepancies from a lot of scholars on if there will ever be any real scholarly investigations done on this rock, on the cave that's there, or any of the other area in that 50 acres. Now they have basically tried for years to keep other people out of the loop, and most of these people that are doing this are not even from that region. They're all business people, so it's all to feed their pocketbook.